Hey guys, my name is Sofia Pauca, and I'm 15 years old, and I'm a sophomore at Mount Tabor High School in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I just wanted to say that I'm so excited to be here, and I wish we had something like this at my high school. And I also just wanted to take a couple minutes to tell you what it's like being a sibling of a child with Pitt Hopkins Syndrome. My little brother's name is Victor. He's 9 years old, and he can walk and play and watch TV like a normal 9-year-old, but he still can't talk. He has a couple of words, so we like to say he's pre-verbal. But he can't really feed himself on his own yet, and he's learned to go to the bathroom, but sometimes we still have to change his diapers. At the same time, though, he's taught me so many different lessons about life. He's taught me perseverance and how to smile in the face of hardships. He's taught me to treasure every second of your life, because sometimes it just might be. But one of the most important things he's taught me is how to always have a positive attitude. Life has so many beautiful, amazing, and gorgeous things to offer us. All we have to do is look up and see them. Yes, life can be bad sometimes. Breakups, drama, peer pressure, school stress, internet predators, depression. Trust me, I know. But I also know that there's always a sun behind the horizon, even if it hasn't risen just yet. You always have to look at things in a positive light. Otherwise, what is life worth living for? To groan inside and worry? No, it's to smile and laugh and play as hard as Victor and the other kids do. But they're not the only people who are inspiration. So is every single person sitting in this room. Not only for helping us and so many other charities like you are, but also for just living as you are living now. Each and every one of you has a story. Each and every one of you has a struggle you've been through. And each and every one of you has a lesson you've personally learned from that struggle that you can share with others. I know it's hard to share, but I think the world truly needs to know about it. We so often focus on the bad things that happen to us, that we completely miss the miracles and the lessons we receive from them. I once heard someone say, life is not about the breaths you take, it's about the moments that take your breath away. And although sometimes it may be true that we as teenagers can be troublemakers, they're forgetting one integral part, what we've learned from it. We are the generation that is going to inherit this world. And because of all the things we've been through growing up, we have a lot of wisdom at our disposal. We have a chance to make the world a place we would want our kids to grow up in. And with the help of these kids with Pitt Hopkins, and so many others like them with disabilities, we can. We finally have a chance to show the world that we aren't who they think we are, and that we have the power to do things that people have only dreamed of. But first, we have to believe. As you go through the rest of the Spirit movie, watch these kids with Pitt Hopkins carefully. Watch them laugh, watch them cry, watch them smile the most serene and beautiful smile you've ever seen. We have so much to learn from them, and with that wisdom and inspiration, we can truly change the world. Let's do a little something right now, though. I'm going to ask you guys a couple of questions, and if it applies to you, raise your hand, be honest. Raise your hand if you have ever struggled in the class. How do you think a child with disabilities feels when they can't understand something and everyone else does? It's the same exact feeling, just different circumstances. Raise your hand if social drama has ever kept you up worrying at night. It could be breakups, bullying, or sometimes even friends. But how do you think a kid with disabilities feels when they're misunderstood and judged because we love to have this conception of what's normal? Same feeling, different circumstances. One more. Raise your hand if you have ever felt dejected or depressed. Don't you think a kid with disabilities looks up at the sky every so often and says, why me, God? Why did this have to happen to me? I know we've all asked that question in the hardest of times. So you see, it's not the circumstances, but the feelings they evoke that allow us to relate to these kids. You could look at my little brother right now and say, he's cute and inspirational and everything, but never feel like you could actually relate to them. Well, the truth is you can. It's not the superficial circumstances that so often occupy our minds that bond us together as friends and as a community. It's the deeper level, the level of feelings. We can connect with other humans not on a skin deep level, but on level with our hearts. That's how our true relationships are formed. And that's how I want you to see these kids with Pitt Hopkins. Not as, oh, they're cute, but as, I feel you, bro. Because that's the secret of the human spirit, that ultimately we can all relate to each other. And now we have the chance to be the shining example for the world. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I encourage you all to talk to any of us if you have any questions or just want to talk. I'll be here for the rest of the day today, and I'd be so happy to talk with any of you. Now I have a short video to show you about what it's like being a sibling of a child with Pitt Hopkins. Victor's woven into every facet of my life. It's a beautiful thing, but sometimes it can be hard. It takes a lot of work to care for him like my family and I do. Every so often, I start to wish that I could just come home and take a nap, or watch a movie, or relax all day long. But that's not the way life is with Victor. It's putting on his diapers, giving him a bath, helping him to feed himself. It's laying down with him every night, chasing after him every day, and always remembering to thicken his drinks. But this is how I grew up, and in my opinion, it's been the very best way to grow up. Sometimes it can be very hard to see him fight his battles every single day, to see him struggle with his dragons, but I know he'll make it through. He always does. Life with him is a journey, and day by day I've learned to look for the deeper meaning in things and see the world the way he sees it. When I look into his beautiful eyes, I marvel at how much wisdom and innocence and purity is buried beneath them. I wish so much that he could talk, that he could tell me how much he loves me. I want the best for him. I want to make his life the absolute best it could be. But for now, I'm content to just sit under a tree with him and listen to the birds. He's the love of my life, and I wouldn't wish for any other brother in the world but him. He's my everything. You can just see the happiness and joy radiating from his little figure, and everyone around him feels as though they are on top of the world. He's taught me to always smile and to never give up. He's taught me that life is a gift. You have to treasure each and every moment. He's taught me to appreciate the beauty of the world around us and of the people we encounter in our lives. He's taught me that sometimes life can be a struggle, but you always have a choice. You can be bitter, or you can be better about the things that life throws at you. And at the end of the day, Victor and I always choose to be better.
Yeah, everybody give her another round of applause. That was amazing.